Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man Legends. Okay, we are in the first dungeon. They plopped us in here. Let's go through the door and see what lies ahead. And of course, as you may expect, it's our first boss battle. Awesome. So yeah, it's this big guy here. This one is of course really easy. Just sit here and fire. It's a really good chance to practice like your strafe and turn abilities here. Just kind of go back and forth. And of course, he's got a little life meter up there on the top right. And he's gone. So yeah, I mean, that's supposed to be a really easy boss. I mean, he's got one attack that he telegraphs for like 5 seconds before he does it, so... but that, I mean, if you would sit there and try to lock on, you'd find you'd have to disengage your lock on, strafe to the right, shoot again, lock on. It would just be really annoying. So, you know, the lock on is actually losing its effectiveness already. You don't really use it that much. Uh-oh. It's coming back to life. That's not good. Yep, so like I said, we're going to have a lot of scenes taking over here. I'll talk in between a little bit just because it literally takes forever, and there's a lot of scenes like this where it's just kind of quiet and gives me a good chance to. I like how the ocean is kind of cut off there. A little problem with the rendering, I guess. But...
Look at that sky. Well, that's a happy sight after being underground for so long. I wonder where Roar went. No way. Back for more? See ya!
Hold on! We're taking off!
Roger!
Oh yeah, and this is kind of a cool effect here. Pretty simple, but I don't know, I always liked it when I was a kid. I always paid close attention here. And... block the sun! That's also a cool shot, I like that. Notice the shadow down there also.
Phew. Nice timing, Roll.
Anytime, Mega Man. I'm sorry, Mega Man. I had some engine problems, and...
It's okay, Roll. But I'm glad you showed up when you did.
all's well that ends well, right? And we were able to get a refractor. We should be able to get by with that for a while. If only the mother lode were as easy to find as this.
Don't worry. We'll find it someday. And your parents, too.
Thanks. I know we will.
Oh, the engine's overheating. The smoke's so thick I can barely see.
What? I guess the Flutter's in worse shape than I thought.
Oh, the number 5 feeder's going crazy. She can't take much more of this.
Gramps, can you open up the number 11 valve again?
Got it.
We'd better find some place to set down. Mega Man, check the map.
There's an island called Kattelox about 100 miles southwest.
Good! Check!
I can't do much more by myself down here. Can somebody give me a hand?
Sorry, Gramps, but my hands are a little full right now.
Oh, I see it! Land ho!
Come on, hold together. Just a little bit more. Hold on, I'm taking her down.
Right!
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
This looks pretty bad. I don't think it'll be safe to set foot in here for quite a while.
We've been pushing her so hard. Haven't been taking good enough care of her. We'll just have to fix her up.
Looks like the repairs aren't going to be finished anytime soon. We'll be here for a while, I guess. This island, what do you call it, Mega Man? Kattelox? Must have a town or a city somewhere. Think you could go take a look around?
Alright, so we had to make a crash landing here on Kattelox Island, and this is pretty much where the majority, if not, like, the entirety of the game is going to take place from here on out. So, there's a few different areas we can go. We can also kind of climb around on the Flutter a little bit if you're feeling adventurous. Nothing particularly of note, really, here, but I think it's kind of cool that you can actually climb. Oh, come on, get up there. I'm wasting time, I want to do this quickly, but yeah, you can actually climb all the way up here to the top, so hey, that's pretty neat. You can also walk through this, which is kind of silly, but... Alright. Hey, it's a town. It looks like there is a town around here. I knew there'd be a city here. Pretty much. Huh? It's the police! Hey, what do you know? What's going on? Well, they're probably just coming out here to investigate, wouldn't you say? Oh.
Ah, Mega Man! The police saw us crash land and came to check up on us.
Well, you certainly put on quite a show. But it looks like everyone's all right. Let me welcome you to Kattelox Island. Now, I'd like to ask one of you to come with me to the station.
We need you to fill out some immigration forms so you can get your registration and ID card. You can't enter the city without one.
Don't worry. It won't take very long. While you're waiting, you can spend your time in the shopping arcade next to the city. You don't need an ID card to get in there.
Are you ready to go, Professor?
Okay, so they took a barrel away there to get us registered and get an ID card. We'll take a look at the Flutter while we wait for Gramps to get back. Mega Man, you could help by looking for parts we could use for repairs. Maybe you could find something at that shopping area the inspector mentioned. Maybe. And this little monkey here, this is kind of cool. I don't know, I like him, but he's a lot more annoying in Legends 2, but Frey is a pretty cool character here. Well, I guess there's not much we can do for now. Why don't you go check out that shopping area? Yeah, pretty much. We could have talked to him before and he would kind of introduce himself to us, but this is Data. He's pretty much Mega Man's little mechanical monkey. I think it says in the manual that he actually speaks like in gibberish, and Mega Man is the only one who can understand him, so he'll do some pretty helpful stuff for us. You're going to be seeing this little monkey around a lot. He can recharge our energy, which will fully recharge our life gauge, and special weapons later once we get them. We'll get into that, of course. You can also save your game. This is how we're going to do that. And he can also give us information about what we should do next, and a little bit more tutorials here. So, you know, you can always talk to him. You're going to be seeing him quite a lot. He's a pretty helpful guy. For now, let's go ahead and head into the city. We're going to be walking along this little path here through the forest. Nothing really eventful is going to happen along the way. And that kind of brings up one of the criticisms about this game. It does kind of start out a little bit slowly. Like, it takes a little while for the action to develop. But, I mean, when I was a kid, I literally did not notice. I mean, I'm going to keep talking about, like, my experience with this when I was a kid. Like, you know, non-stop here. I'm going to go down inside the ruins to look for some parts and other stuff. But I'm afraid of Reaver bots and whatever else might be down there. But if I don't find something to sell in my shop, I'll be in trouble. Pretty much. But yeah, I mean, when I was a kid, I literally didn't notice, because I love this area. I don't know, there's something about the atmosphere that I found really cool. Please, go on in. You'll need a citizen's card if you want to go through the other gates, though. Yeah, well, we're kind of limited here, but we can walk in through this gate, And we are now inside the marketplace of Kattelox. So hey, this is pretty cool actually. There's a bunch of different stores we can explore, a bunch of people we can talk to. You could pretty much get lost in here for quite a while. This is Apple Market, the biggest shopping center on Kattelox Island. Why is it called Apple Market? See those banners up there? Yeah, I know how to look up or down. That still doesn't explain why it's called Apple Market. I mean, the banners weren't just always there, but well, whatever. What about you? What do you got to say? Oh, are you one of the people who just crash landed? Want some fruit? How about some fresh vegetables? Yeah, no thanks, we're fine. Oh, it's a puppy. Grr, woof woof! Holy crap. What about you? What do you got to say? This is my dog, Paprika. He's cute, isn't he? He's already growled at me, though. But yeah, I mean, we can literally go in pretty much any one of these stores we want. There's a record shop here. And we can go in, and then we can actually listen to some music around here. We can, like, check the shelves. There's a heavy metal CD, we can listen to it. Oh, no, I didn't want to stop it. No. Okay, there we go. Yep, and there's a whole bunch of different genres around, like, one of them I think is Baroque music, which is kind of a weird thing to have on display, but oh well, whatever. So yeah, we can go in there. That's pretty much the most interaction we have. I mean, we've got all these different stores that we can just kind of talk to people. It's not really that useful, but there's also something else we can kind of do around the market. You see there's this can here. Yeah, sometimes the camera goes in walls like that. It's kind of weird, but whatever. But yeah, there's this little can here. We can actually kick it. And if we get it all the way over here and kick it behind the counter of the Jet Lag Bakery, like that, we actually get 1,000 zenny for it. Hey, that's pretty worthwhile. Keep our streets clean, put trash in its proper place. Well, whatever. Alright, and we also want to be checking this box right here. We can look in, and is there anything inside? A broken cleaner. Now, this is the first of, like, things we need to be collecting in order to get special weapons. If we check it, it says maybe Roll could use this to make something. We're going to be picking up a lot of these kinds of items, and we're going to be putting them together with Roll in order to make our special weapons, so we'll be on the lookout for those for sure. I haven't mentioned it yet. I didn't mention it in my update, but this is actually going to be like a 100% run. I'm going to get all the special weapons and everything as well, so you can look forward to that, I suppose. But yeah, we can also check around like these random garbage pails to check to see if there's anything inside. You can kick them, and if they stay closed like that, there's something in it. 20s in the OL, and then if they open like that, there's nothing in it. It's empty. So. Alright, so I think I'm going to go ahead and pretty much just end the part here in the Apple Market. We need to be looking for parts we can use to repair the ship, and I think, if anything, a junk shop, the parts center, would be a good place to look for that. So we're going to head in here in the next part. So until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.